Alright, so what we're going to do is so this is week 2, and I apologize to Ashton. I'm not trying to use you as an example. I actually am responding to your post. I copy, sorry, from the bottom. I have a Mac. I don't know if that makes any difference. But what I usually do is I'll go all the way up to the top. I hit Command C.
I move over to Google Sheets and I paste it.
So that I have something that I can read, and you can see the formatting is a little off. So what I want to do is I want to show you guys how to format in Blackboard. Alright, so I read through what was written. I'm loving it.
Prior to recording, I had already responded, but I wanted to have everything prepped so I could show you how to cut and paste it back into Blackboard to format. In this particular course, we could not exceed 250 words for our initial post, and our responses could not be over 100 words. So it is a really good idea to go into a website like Word Counter and check.
I'm going to drop this in really quickly. I have 118 words. I'm over 100. I'm going to run with it. I have my one reference, I believe I have in here. Okay, now if I did my references incorrectly for APA 7th edition, you can leave a comment below and respond to me. I'm not really that worried about it, because what I really wanted to be able to do is to show you how to format in Blackboard. So week 2, I'm going to click in the box. And what I'm going to do is go to the top under Chrome, File Edition. File Edit. I'm going to go to Paste and Match Style. Now what I'm going to do is, before I even look at what it is, I'm going to highlight it once again. I'm going to go to the second row, so you see the scissors and then the cut and copy closer, and then it shows the way it could be formatted. Go over here to where it looks like T to the X power, so it's superscript. I'm going to click on that so it checks and it takes care of the spacing. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that we are at 14 point, not because we need to do that, but it's just easier for those to read. And then usually I go with either Georgia or Helvetica. And now is where I go in and I format a little bit further. There is really no way to arrow over. You have to go 10 spaces with your spacebar. If you try to click on this indent, it'll indent the whole entire paragraph. We don't want that for this particular thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to count 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we have the indent that is needed for this. I'm going to find where the beginning of references are, and I have only one reference. I'm going to hit the return key to get the reference section, my first reference. I'm going to hit the return key again, and my reason for that is, in order for reference to be centered, there must be a space above reference and there must be a space below. Now, in order for our reference to have the indentation on that second line, we need to hit the return button or the enter button again, and at this point you can go to that second row again where it has this what are these things called again? The indent, and that will give you the indentation you need. I have Grammarly working for me, and we are making sure that everything is on target. It's as close to on target as it can get. I will also go to the bottom here and I will do my best to make sure that there are no spaces below. Good morning. Okay, and it is morning. It's 7:57 Pacific Standard Time. I'm making sure that everything looks in relatively good. And let's see. Alright, so did it post? We'll make sure. Let me scroll back down and make sure. Carrie posted, Ashton responded, Dr. Grooms. And here's
so this is the way I confirm to make sure that when I have responded to someone that the post is there. You'll notice that the spacing between the letters is not that great, but it is enough of a difference that it is really important that there are particular things clicked on. This is, again, a Mac, not a PC.
As an example, you can see the difference in spacing between Ashton's response to Dr. Groom's and mine, and again, just visually it's easier on the eyes. You don't necessarily have to do this, but in some of your future courses you might get dinged for your posts and the way they're posted. So thanks for your time.